Mindset Makeover, Rewiring Your Brain for Success and Happiness Introduction 5 minutes. Hey, you! Yeah, you sitting there ready to unlock the happiest, most successful version of yourself. Let's dive in and make some magic happen. Welcome to Mindset Makeover. Rewiring your brain for success and happiness? Buckle up, my friend, because we're about to embark on a heart-pounding, life-changing ride that's going to flip your thinking upside down, ignite a spark of joy in your soul, and launch you toward crushing your wildest goals, your mind. It's like a superpower, a rocket ship that can soar you to new heights or keep you grounded, depending on how you fuel it. Maybe you're stuck in a rut, wrestling with negative thoughts that whisper you're not enough. Maybe success feels like a distant star and happiness seems just out of reach, like a dream you can't quite grab. But here's the electrifying truth: you can rewire your brain to think bigger, feel brighter, and live bolder than you ever imagined. Picture this: you waking up every morning with a grin, your heart buzzing with excitement, your mind cheering you on as you chase your dreams with unstoppable energy. That's not a fairy tale, it's your future, and it starts right now. Today, we're diving into 3 simple, powerful steps to transform your mindset and build a life bursting with wins, laughter, and pure, unfiltered joy. No fluff, no excuses, just real actionable tools to turn your brain into your loudest, proudest cheerleader. This is your moment to shake off the doubts, silence the noise, and step into a life that lights you up from the inside out. Can you feel that excitement bubbling up like a wave ready to crash? Can you hear your heart saying, "I'm ready"? Let's jump in, crank up the energy, and make it happen. Step 1, team catch and flip negative thoughts. 6 minutes. Listen up. Your brain is a chatterbox, and sometimes it's like a grumpy old neighbor, grumbling about every little thing. You're not good enough. You'll fail big time. Why even bother trying? Those negative thoughts are like sneaky weeds in the garden of your mind, choking out your confidence, dimming your joy, and stealing your spark. But here's the game changer. You're not stuck with that negativity. The first step to a mindset makeover is catching those toxic thoughts and flipping them into powerful, uplifting ones that make you feel like you can conquer the world. You're not a victim of your mind, you're its boss, and it's time to train it to be your biggest fan. I learned this when I was trying to kickstart a new project that meant everything to me. My brain was relentless, whispering, "You're gonna mess this up just like last time." It was like a dark cloud following me, making me doubt every step, draining my energy. I felt paralyzed, ready to quit before I even started. But one day I said no. I started catching those thoughts, like grabbing a thief in the act. I'd pause and say, "Hold up, that's not true." Then I'd flip it. I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm getting better every single day. It was like flipping on a light in a pitch black room. Suddenly I could see clearly. That shift gave me the courage to keep going, and soon I was moving forward with a confidence I didn't know I had. I heard about a student who was terrified of failing her exams, her mind screaming, "I'm too dumb for this." She started catching those thoughts and flipping them to, "I'm studying hard, and I'm capable of nailing this." That simple change helped her ace her tests, walk taller, and feel proud of herself. That's the electric power of catching and flipping negative thoughts. Right now, I want you to join me in this. Think of one negative thought that keeps sneaking into your head. Maybe it's, "I'm not talented enough," or "I'll never succeed." Say it out loud, own it for a second, then flip it like a pancake. "I'm talented in my own unique way," or "I'm working towards success every day and I'm getting closer." Grab a piece of paper or open a note on your phone and write it down. My old thought is, "Hey, negative thought." My new thought is, "Hey, positive flip." Say your new thought out loud, let it sink in, feel it lift you up. Make this a daily habit. Catch the weed, plant a flower, water it with positivity. Your brain will start rewiring itself, building a mindset that cheers you on instead of tearing you down. Try this tonight before bed. Read your new thought aloud and smile. Who's ready to flip those negative thoughts and light up their mind? Let's do this! Step 2, Ying. Focus on what you can control. 6 minutes. Here's a secret that'll set your mind free and skyrocket your success. Stop stressing about things you can't control and pour every ounce of your energy into what you can. The weather messing up your plans? Other people's opinions dragging you down, random bad luck throwing you off. Those are outside your power, like clouds you can't push away. But your actions, your attitude, your effort, those are all yours, my friend, and they're the building blocks of a life filled with wins and happiness. Focusing on what you control is like grabbing the wheel of your own ship in a stormy sea. You can't stop the waves, but you can steer your course, choose your direction, and sail toward your dreams with a grin. I used to be a pro at stressing over stuff I couldn't change. I'd lie awake worrying about what my boss thought of me, whether a client would say yes, or if I'd look foolish trying something new. It was like carrying a backpack full of rocks, exhausting, heavy, and totally pointless. I was stuck, spinning my wheels in the mud. Then I had a light bulb moment. I started asking, what can I do right now to move forward? I focused on sharpening my skills, crafting a killer pitch, and keeping my attitude positive no matter what. That shift was like dropping the rocks and sprinting free. I landed better projects, felt happier, and started living with purpose. I heard about an athlete who got injured right before a huge game, her dreams teetering on the edge. She couldn't control the injury, but she poured her heart into what she could: her rehab exercises, her nutrition, her mindset. She visualized her comeback every day, and when she returned, she didn't just play, she won a championship, proving her strength to the world. That's what focusing on what you control does. It turns storms into stepping stones. Here's how you make it happen. Think of something stressing you out right now. maybe a work deadline, a tough relationship, or a goal that feels far away. Now ask yourself, what part of this can I control? Maybe it's studying harder, practicing patience, being kinder to yourself, or taking one small step toward your dream. Grab that piece of paper or your phone and write down, I can control, say fill in the blank key. Say it out loud, let it sink in. Let go of the rest. It's not your job to fix the universe. Every day, pick one thing you can control and do with all you've got. That's how you rewire your brain for success, turning stress into strength. Try this tonight. Write down one controllable action for tomorrow and commit to it. Feel that freedom. That's you steering your ship. Who's ready to take control and sail toward their dreams? Let's make it happen. Step 3, celebrate small wins, 5 minutes. All right, you're flipping negative thoughts, focusing on what you control. Now it's time to throw a party for your progress. Your brain loves rewards, and celebrating small wins rewires it to crave more progress, more joy, more success. You don't have to wait for a massive victory like landing your dream job or hitting 1 million followers. Every step forward, finishing a task, sticking to a habit, even just getting out of bed when you feel like hiding is a win worth shouting about. Those celebrations are like high fives to your soul, keeping your motivation sky high and your mindset unstoppable. I started doing this when I was grinding on my project, and let me tell you, it changed everything. I used to obsess over the big goal, the finish line, but waiting for it left me discouraged, like I was running a race with no end. So I switched it up. I started celebrating the small stuff, like writing for 10 minutes, making one phone call, or even just showing up on a tough day. I'd pump my fist and say, yes, I did that, or treat myself to a favorite coffee. It felt silly at first, like I was cheering for crumbs, but those little moments made me excited to keep going, like fuel in my tank. I read about a writer who struggled to finish his book, staring at blank pages for months. He started celebrating every 500 words with a goofy dance in his room, spinning around like nobody was watching. Those small wins kept him fired up, and last year he held his published book in his hands, grinning ear to ear. That's the contagious power of celebrating small wins. Here's how you make it happen. Think of one small win you had today or this week. Maybe you hit the gym, sent a scary email, smiled at a stranger, or just got through a rough morning. Grab your paper or phone and write down, my win is, hey, fill in the blank. Say it out loud and give yourself a high five. Yes, right now, raise your hand and smack it. Make it a daily habit to celebrate one win, no matter how tinny. Share it with a friend, do a happy dance, or just shout, I'm freaking awesome. Your brain will start craving those wins, rewiring itself to chase progress and soak up joy. Try this, keep a win jar where you toss in a note for every small victory this week. Watch it fill up and feel your mindset soar. Who's ready to celebrate their small wins and crank up their happiness? Let's go! Conclusion, rewire and thrive. 4 minutes. Listen, my friend. Your mind is your greatest tool, a powerhouse that can shape a life overflowing with success, happiness, and unshakable confidence. You're not stuck with negative thoughts or a mindset that holds you back. You're the architect of your brain, and you've got the power to rewire it for greatness. Today, you've learned how to catch and flip those toxic thoughts, focus on what you can control, and throw a party for every step forward. You're not just dreaming of a better life, you're building it brick by brick, thought by thought, win by win, with a mind that's becoming your loudest cheerleader. Picture this you 6 months from now, waking up with a fire in your belly, your thoughts lifting you up, your actions moving you closer to your dreams. Those doubts that used to weigh you down, they're fading, replaced by a mindset that says, I've got this. That goal you're chasing, it's not just a wish, it's happening because you're rewiring your brain to make it real. You're not here to settle for a life of Mick. You're here to thrive, to shine so bright you light up everyone around you. Here's your challenge, and I want you to act on it before this video ends. Grab a piece of paper or your phone. Write down one negative thought and its positive flip, one thing you can control, and one small win you're celebrating today. Do it, own it, make it real, and don't stop there. Share this video with someone who needs a mindset makeover. Text it to a friend, post it online, spread the vibe. Let's start a movement of people rewiring their brains, chasing their dreams, and thriving together. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's keep this energy roaring. You're not just living, you're rewiring your brain for success and happiness, and the world is about to see it. Who's with me? Let's make it happen.